Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and hello from the middle of the night. What's going on, guys? How are y'all doing? I'm actually trying to pick a song on Stream Beats because there's so freaking many. All right, well. Sure, we can take this one. What's going on, Matt? How you doing, man? What is up? And welcome, lurkers. How y'all doing? Hope it's been a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. I'm just getting up here on the West Coast, so it is 10:30 in the morning for me. Started a little late. I had to get a 3070 yesterday because it was the only thing that was in stock. What's up, Knob? So my 1080 Ti that I've had since I started this, bought this computer. Yeah, my 1080, my monitors were flickering yesterday towards the end of the stream. That's part of why I ended early. They were doing it a lot more than normal, and so like, okay. And so maybe like an hour after, one of my monitors goes poof, and just goes black. I can still move the cursor over there, so it's not like the monitor turned off. It's just the display died. I'm like, okay, well, maybe that's just a loose connection. So we get back behind it, and we start fiddling with things, and nothing happens. Like, oh no. And then all of a sudden, my resolution goes from 1440p to like 640p. Like both of my monitors, the black one finally comes back. It's like, okay, yeah, we're good. And then it goes, and all of my, everything gets like ginormous. I don't know if you guys have ever seen going from 1440 to default, whatever that is. I'm gonna guess like 640-ish p, maybe not even 640p, maybe just 640. But yeah, no. So it it went from super nice and working to not. And then I pull up. I had the MSI Afterburner because it was an MSI graphics card, and I look over and I'm like, oh, that's weird. My GPU was running at 100% sitting on the desktop. Like it was barely hanging on to do anything it needed to do or wanted to do. So I'm like, that's not good. So turned the computer off, went on Google. I knew of a company that is not far from me. Computer, I'm gonna have to like look them up. Anyone that's in the California region, because they're pretty much only here. Sadly. And they're not selling online. They haven't done any online orders. Come on, let's see what we can find. Where was it? They list everything online, but it says on the website. I'm gonna figure it out. It's not here. They list everything on the website as to what they have in stock and what they don't. So I'm like, okay. So I checked the website. Sure enough, the website says they have 130/90, and some stores have up to 40 of the EVGA FTW Ultra 3070. Okay, I could do a 3070. I mean, it's a pinch. 3070 is effectively a 2080 Ti. That's kind of the comparison that NVIDIA said. So I'm like, okay. So I look at the specs. I look at everything else. I'm like, it's an 8 gig card. It's plenty fast. But, the key is actually it works. So... Skinning a vehicle? Yeah, I mean, I don't do it. I've heard it's not that terribly difficult. It's just lining everything up and making it all, look good. And then it's knowing how to export the skin so that it's not like a 4K livery. So that, I mean, unless you're going to use it on your own computer or own private, setup. I've heard the 4K liveries are the ones you kind of need to stay away from, at least with FiveM. Again, I'm not a dev. I don't really know these things for sure, but I've talked to a lot of people. And one of my good friends that dropped in yesterday, Mr. Roscoe P, he is an amazing dev. So he and I have talked quite a bit. But I want to thank y'all for coming. You guys are here like every morning. Muppet is back. Oh, Muppet. What am I going to do with you, Muppet? What am I going to do with you? I don't know what to do with you, Muppet.
Not what you wanted?
I said good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and hello from the middle of the night. I cover all my bases, Nop. I cover all of my bases. Go to sleep. It's 10:30 in the morning. It's early. We're just waking up. We're not going to sleep. I know it's all you do. We need to get you something original to do. That's what we need you to do. And the only reason you do that is because when you first saw me on YouTube, I was like, what's up, guys? Why don't you go to sleep? So the one thing I did learn from getting a new graphics card is this monitor, the secondary one, is still having like little lines flickering back and forth. So it's either the cable, which I've checked quite a few times. Drink some G Fuel. No, Matt, I got coffee. I got coffee. The G Fuel cup is here. It's just empty. There's nothing in it. It's 1:30 p.m. Yeah, well. Oh, okay. What's up, bud? Oh, you want Chase to fly? Okay. Here you go, bud. So, I'm trying to think of like, so go take a nap. No, that I'll probably end up having to do that with him at 2 or so, because that's his nap time, and she's going to work today. So, wifey will be at work, which means after stream I take care of him until she gets home. And then depending on what time she gets off work and gets home, that dictates if I do a YouTube stream or not. And if I have anything to do on YouTube, I do need to go scrapping. And that might sadly be somewhat today, because we do need to go scrapping regardless. And hopefully we can get an interview with someone from Tuners. I haven't been on lately because I'm like, I don't really have a whole lot to do right now. I either go scrapping. So it's either scrap right now or, you know, sit around and wait. So go ahead to Discord. I'm live, man. Did you say something in Discord? I don't see any new messages. I do try and scroll through and keep up with everything going on. I try to. Muppet, that's in our pics and memes, man. Just scroll up. It's the Prius, the monster truck Prius. I think everyone's seen that one.
Uh-oh.
There we go. So the good news is that now we truthfully have one of the RTX encoders, the NVENC chips. Yeah, look in pics and memes and scroll up a bit. It's not that far down. You're late. All right, let's go see. No one's down here at Tuners. That's obviously hello again. It doesn't stay in there too well. There, mister. This thing's so cool. It's like a Paw Patrol X-Wing. Yeah. Yeah, you like that, huh? Well, no one's... I mean, we're kind of down here. We should just swing by Tuners. And then we're going to go and grab one of the vans. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Don't touch the cars. So they have a mod in the game that if you're on a motorcycle and you touch a car, you're not going to be on that bike much longer. So excuse me. Why am I only hitting like 40 frames? What's going on here? What's up, Citrus? How you doing? Or, yeah, Citrus, right? You're good. Nice.
Hey, Matt,
I think. So I'm still tweaking with like some of the settings on my
we met at the bar last night.
new graphics card.
You don't even remember?
I don't know. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's better. We'll see. I don't know. If you're so tired, Muppet, just go take a nap, man. All you do is Z's in chat. Dang. Malo Gaming, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome. Citrus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, you do like to bother me a lot. Thank you for the follow, both of you guys. Welcome to the Bicoastal Nation. I appreciate you all. Okay, that's better. So I had my FPS limit to 120. Even though it's a 60 hertz monitor, it was just like, you know, we'll limit it. You know, I don't need to go anything above that for sure. Northern RP. No, this is Twitch RP. This is the Twitch RP server. We're gonna drop in, see if anyone's here. No one's here. Lights are off. Makes sense. All right. How many people are in? Oh, hi, cop car. Twitch RP has a 256 person server. There's only 76 right now. They're working on kind of doing a refresh, kind of like I guess No Pixel's doing or did. It's kind of, at least the word of mouth. I don't hear a whole lot. I don't really look too much. So I mean, there's two different. It's whitelisted. It's 18 plus server. You have to apply at twitchrp.com. Yeah, the NoPixel 3.0. So it's basically like there's two different types of servers, and you either like one or the other. This one is a life server, meaning I have this character and I do everything for them. There's an economy system. There's money. There's, you know, an inventory system. Basically, this is my character. So I live their day-to-day life, including having to go get food and eat and drink and etc. And then you have scenario RP. Most of the time there's no money. Most of the time there's no inventory. Most of the time there's no anything else. And you have a menu, and the menu is how you change your characters. It's how you change your vehicles. It's how you do whatever. Most people still try and come up with a character and a background and this and that and another for the scenario RP. So you still have that option, so to speak. I hate it. I have one visor where it's open and one visor where it's closed, and I can't find the right helmet. But works. On my PC, when I stream on Twitch, I look on the stream and it's black. So you need to have some form of video source in OBS. You can either do a display capture or a game capture. My understanding is limited, but I've heard that a game capture is less stress to the PC. Yeah, I'm also in Northern RP. Northern RP is it's a smaller server. It's just getting started. That one is scenario, and so I do all my LEO stuff on that one. I was actually supposed to go into that one, and I was going to do a stream on it yesterday, but my graphics card died, so my afternoon was spent buying a new GPU with money I really don't have. But I can't stream on a no GPU, and I definitely can't do anything when my monitors are going blank. So Northern's a cool community. I mean, I'm happy that I'm here. I'm friends with Evers and Marcus and several others, mostly in the PD side, so that's why I went PD. Normally I go Duncan's better. I'll argue that, and I'll you know, how many Starbucks do I have in walking distance? Within a mile, I probably have 4 Starbucks in my house, maybe 5. Within a mile, I don't think there's a Dunkin' Donuts. There was one that went in, but I think it failed. See, West Coast Starbucks is everything. East Coast Dunkin' Donuts is everything. I've lived both. When I lived in Maine, we went to Dunkin' Donuts. That was just, you know, it's where everyone goes. It's also a lot more readily available. When I lived in Maine, in the town of Biddeford, they have a Target, and in that Target had a Starbucks. So we would treat ourselves to Starbucks once in a while. But for some reason, it was more expensive out there, I feel. And it's significantly more expensive than Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts donuts are disgusting. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, did we actually knock it over? Sort of? No, it was just stuck on the ground. But Dunkin' Donuts coffee, it's not bad. If I actually drink like real Starbucks coffee or Dunkin' Donuts coffee is probably a little better. Starbucks coffee's kind of whoa. But yeah. Yeah, East Coast, I don't know why, but East Coast Dunkin' Donuts is king. The wife, Dunkin' Donuts is gross. We drank it for like 2 years. We're both definitely from California. Does TRP have a dual cleaning policy? No. TRP doesn't really have, I mean, they have policies. You can go check them out. !TRP, it'll bring you to the website. The servers and communities like this are very much, they're very much like a public server with a whitelist. So you have to apply, you have to get whitelisted. But as far as like rules, I mean, there's FailRP rules. People stick to those, obviously. You know, don't be an absolute jerk, we'll say, to keep it more PC. Yeah, Midwest has a dual claiming policy. I would be in Midwest if they didn't have that. I had a lot of fun in Midwest. I was going to go back to Midwest, but I really wanted to do this style of RP, and honestly, I fell in love with it. And I was in Northern server last night for a little while, and I did like a scene. I knew I wasn't going to be there long. Patrol was like dying. There was like 8 people in it at the time. And so my problem was, so here, let's do this. Actually, we're going to do this. So you see how my text on this one, it's right in the middle. It's on my character, right? When I get out, it's on my character. Throws out old coffee. On the other servers, it was up here, and I wasn't attuned to watching it. The helicopter? So I wasn't attuned to watching it. So I missed quite a few things. And the guys I was with were like, dude, you're better than that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you not see this? No, I didn't. He didn't, you know, he didn't show it. And they're like, yeah, he did. You got to look at text chat. So that's my other complaint with those types of servers is most of the time, and I'm not saying all the time, because you can put some of these scripts, the putting text over your face, but a lot of it is more text RP. Whereas because we have an inventory system, if the cops search me in the van, the cops search me in the van. You know what I mean? So there he goes. He just ran into a wall. Smooth. Watch out, Takumi. Anyways, so yeah, that was my other complaint, was like, you know, I went to go search the car and I hit Y because that's the key bind on this server to go look in an inventory. There was no inventory. I'm like, oh crap, that's right. I have to do text chat. So I did text chat, and then I started going about my stuff, and I wasn't attuned to looking at text chat. I'm not, you know, anything in the van? No, couldn't get into it. Oh wait, let me go back and look. Right. So in my experience, after doing at least a year, 2, maybe 3 of the other style of roleplay, this roleplay is better. But that's my personal opinion. That's my personal feelings, because it's just what I like. It's also a little bit harder to get into these types of servers. Twitch RP, the wait from application to acceptance is somewhere in like the 4 to 6 to 8 week mark. So if you're interested and curious and you're over 18, drop an app in and then sit on it and think about it, because you have time. But it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this community. I'm really enjoying all the new experiences that I've, you know, never had to deal with. The problem, so to speak, with this style versus non-life server, I need a way to make money here. I need a way to buy food. I need a way to buy water. I need a way to buy, you know, materials and work and this and that. So you have to have a job. I'm not working, so I'm doing some of the legal options, of which is called scrapping, which we'll probably see here because I need to go do it. I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. But yeah, there is the community No Pixel, and there's the families. The families actually has a public server. I would say getting Q at like 2 in the morning if you want to play at 10 in the morning. That was my experience with it. It may have died down a little bit more. The queue may not be as long as it used to be. No Pixel is nice. Yeah. And the families used to be popular, a lot more popular. No Pixel is now so popular. Good luck getting into No Pixel. One of my old, I don't even know what to call him anymore because I used to call him my friend. But he's blocked me on everything because he's pissed off at who knows what. But there's Midwest RP. They are 15 plus, as Matt just said. There's Northern, which I think is 16 plus, I believe. Northern is much smaller. It's starting up. It's only like a couple months, maybe a month live, right? Hi, I love you.
He's trying to show you something.
What? Oh, you exploded down there. He is a toy that comes apart, and it's just... So, I mean, Midwest is cool. For me, I ran into a maturity thing, especially after now that I've seen like an 18 plus server and I see how well they work. And I know it's not an option for everyone. It's not, but by 18, most people have experience. There's not a whole lot of 18-year-olds that are like, I'm going to go and roleplay. So most of us started out as 15 and 16 and 17 and 18-year-olds. I'm probably weird because I started when I was like 30 and I'm like, I'm going to go roleplay. But so I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but there's a lot fewer times that you come across a new role player in this server. Most people are pretty adept to what's going on and how to make it work. Oh, there we go. So there's kind of my daily rant. You guys got me started. Hopefully you enjoyed the rant. I'm sorry if you didn't. Hey, we don't play on Daddy's desk. We don't play on Daddy's desk. So yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the rant. If not, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the way to kind of combine the helping new streamers, because trust me, I watch a lot of Harris. I watch every video, and I've gone back and watched old videos that I haven't seen and rewatched videos, etc. And then my passion for FiveM and RP. Like I think it's a lot of fun. I think people should try it. It's not for everyone. I know that. You know what I mean? It's certainly not for everyone. And you kind of have to find your niche and what you like. The benefit of scenario RP and the menu based is there's a lot more freedom as far as what kind of vehicles you can drive. There's typically those communities typically have a lot more add-on vehicles. Typically. And then there's these types of communities where, you know, I'm driving a vanilla van because it has a big inventory so that I can go and get a whole lot of materials so I can sell them. Because that's what we're probably going to be doing, is selling a lot of materials. Citrus, I believe, doesn't Juan... You're from Juan's community, if I recall correctly. Doesn't Juan stream today? Isn't this one of his days, Wednesdays? Sadly, I think he starts at 4, and I'm probably going to end at 2, but... I would love one day to be able to raid him. It's one of his days. Okay. Yeah. Guys, if you all have not, if you're looking for stream tips and you've gone to Harris and you just can't get your question answered because it is massive. It's a fantastic community. I love the alpha gaming community, but it's ginormous and it's sometimes a little hard to get through in chat or, you know, be seen in Discord. Go check out One Hit Wonder. Citrus, you can't post a link because my bot will not let you, but you can put in his name in chat if you don't mind. People can go check him out, maybe drop him a follow. Look for him on TikTok. What is this? What's going on? Well, no one's being robbed today, so... Scrapping's not illegal, but people don't want to invest the hours and hours and hours that it takes to scrap. So they will come here and rob us of everything we have. And I can't back up to save my life. So that's what happened. If you guys haven't checked out my TikTok, here we'll give Juan a good old fashioned shout out. I think that's it. There we go. There you guys go. I see one going places that Harris is at. I'll go talk to these people. What's going on, man? Can I not talk? Hello?
What's up?
Oh, good. I thought maybe my voice was not working.
No.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, doing pretty good. You?
Not too bad, man. Yeah, I showed up here the other day and they was literally in the middle of a robbing.
Oh God.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
Sorry, not. No, it's very bad. I got away with my life, but I don't know what happened to other people, and I don't know what happened to their materials.
Yeah, I've been held up here multiple times.
Yeah, this was more than held up. They had everyone at gunpoint. There was 3 or 4 of them here, and I just happened to go in the front gate, like at the wrong time. So
Yeah. So what basically happened with me is there were 4 people coming from the gate over there, and one of those person they actually had an assault rifle, and I was like, well, luckily the cops showed up on time, like literally straight after they came in, and they were like, oh shit.
yeah, the cops are at least kind of deterring people, I guess, but they can't stop everything. We need this place under like 24-hour protection, which is also not easy or possible.
Yeah, that's pretty much impossible to do.
Yeah.
I guess when it happens, we'll just see what happens, you know?
Yeah. Well, if I had the money, I would definitely be hiring private security for this place, but I'm not that rich.
Yeah, I only have 300k right now. So,
Yeah, well,
that's about it.
you got 3 times what I do, so.
It's just from scrapping though, so.
Yeah.
Literally.
Now, you can make good money doing this. It's just the risk is crazy. I almost feel like if scrappers got together, we could all raise the prices of scrap with the risk of the the robberies.
Yeah, because this is it's pretty dangerous being out there.
I didn't have time to pull my gun. I didn't have time for nothing. So it was like the gun's no good if they got you, an AK to your head right away.
Like if they have like class 2s and shit, like you're done.
Yeah, well, I had an AK to my head, so I was not about to go messing with that.
Yeah, exactly. I just had a pistol, and then another van came in, like a blue van, and I believe they didn't really comply, and they went blasting.
Yeah, well, that was part of why today, I'm sure you maybe noticed, I parked sideways across instead of coming straight in.
Yeah.
I want to see what's going on and give myself an exit.
Yeah, for sure. My car's over behind there, the shelter. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because that's the only way I can get up now, because I don't have a hood right now.
Yeah. See, I don't mind if it's like, guys, if you want to come take all my scrap, bring a van, take my stuff, whatever. It's just my time. It sucks, but if you're gonna put a gun to my head, I'm gonna be a little bit more like, defensive.
Yeah, for sure. No, I always make. When I'm usually when out of place, I always have a gun out. Always.
Yeah. Well,
But that don't really always work because if you're doing the scrapping and they come up from behind you,
yeah. Yeah.
then yeah, you're kind of fucked.
Pretty much. All right. Well, I guess I'll go check Polito. I'll let you guys go and do your thing up here.
Alright.
I presume you guys are alternating, or are you guys just one of you?
I'm not sure what's up with him. He's doing all weird kind of stuff right now.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm not really sure.
Well, I'll go check Polito and I'll come back if Polito's full. So I'll either see you or I won't.
Well, let's hope I see you again.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I'm sure I'll definitely be around.
Alrighty. Have a good one, man.
You too. All right. So we're gonna go up to Polito because these guys are here. There's kind of a scrapper's code per se. If someone's there, go and check the other one. Not everyone does it. A lot of people just show up and scrap. I didn't know about, you know, the whole if someone's there. Because you can always just join. There's a rotation that they do, and, you know, as long as you get in rotation, it's not so bad. But Polito, there's also one more scrap yard that you can, or scrap point that you can get more materials from. Welcome back, Nop. But yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out One Hit Wonder, go check him out. He's actually a really cool guy. I've been talking to him a little bit off and on. And he's got a lot of knowledge. He's got a lot of stuff to say, a lot of things that he knows about that maybe you didn't think about. Maybe you didn't know. As I kind of told him, looking at his videos, his stuff on TikTok reminds me kind of like OG Harris. So if you guys go back and look at the very first videos that Harris did, that's kind of what I see Juan as. But I got a lot of hope for him. I think he's going to be successful. So go check him out, especially if you have questions on streaming or anything stream related. He's someone that you can get through to, you can talk to. He's answers chat, super active. I'm pretty sure he's like me. He starts all of his streams in just chatting. And he just gave him a follow. Nice. I think he streams today at 4 Central Time. So I believe that's his start time. I will probably be in his chat at some point. So it's 7 Eastern. Okay, so he starts at 6 Central or 5 Central? Eastern to Central. No, it's 6 Central. Or it starts at, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Central is an hour off of Eastern, so it's 6 Central. So there you go. I'm Pacific, so that's why for me I said 4. Because I'm 2 hours off of that. So 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern. Go check them out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I can't see why anyone would be disappointed. Time zones can be a little confusing when your brain's not turning. 1 a.m. Yeah, that might be a little harder for you. Nop, what you can do is go on your TikTok, and because I presume you have it, I feel like everyone's got TikTok these days. Go on your TikTok, type in One Hit Wonder. You don't have TikTok. All right, well, I'd say YouTube, but I don't really know. He doesn't do a whole lot on YouTube. He has some videos up there, but I haven't seen a ton of content pouring out of his YouTube channel. Most of it pours out of his TikTok and Twitch. Well, there's one here. Is there one or two here? We shall see. Is there one or two here? If there's one person here and one person down there, I'm gonna stay here. All right, so no one in there. What is? Okay. What's going on, man?
Hello, man.
Just you?
Yeah,
Mind if I jump in line?
not at all.
All right. All right. So there's just him. This place has more per hour, so we're gonna just do this one first. But first, I just thought about it. We're gonna go lock our car after we put some of our stuff in here, because 51, I'm gonna get partway through and I'm gonna be very, very upset. Milk does a body good. And this one, you just scrap with your pistol out. That's just how you do it. The other one, I guess you do too, but this one is, things happen quickly because people can come from anywhere. Normally they come through that alleyway over there and they hop or ram this gate with a vehicle. But I've heard of someone on the roof. They had a AK and kind of everyone was dead to rights because they held everyone up from the roof. Everyone was standing over here somewhere. This is all stories. And then the rest of the crew came in from front and back. So, and they took keys, etc. Nop, you're in Europe somewhere, and I can't remember where you said you're from. I don't remember if it was like the UK or Scotland or Ireland or one of those two. Three. Netherlands, that's right. My memory doesn't always work. I wish it would, but it doesn't. So what I'm looking for is for him. Oops. Yes, I know I'm a big target. I'm waiting for him. He's going to come running from that over there on the building. And he's going to go right. Oh, Christ. He's already there. Freaking ninja. Wasn't paying attention. I just look. He's like, oh, okay. So yeah, he's going to go from there to the green van. We're going to go from here to that yellow one there to over there to a pile on the other side. Why don't I rob him? A, this character's not like that. B, I'm starting to get my name out there. People are starting to know me as friendly and not that type of person. Yes. We're building our reputation. Thank you for the word that I just could not think of. It's early. I haven't finished my coffee yet. By early, I mean 11. It's not early at all, but I should be awake, and I'm not. So yeah, I did a podcast at one point with a bunch of friends, and we kind of talked about our streaming stuff. I'm hoping I can kind of revamp that. I don't know if there's anyone else in this community. I'm not trying to get Juan to join me for a podcast, partly because I'm not trying to like be that type of person to leech off his channel. I know he's got a pretty steady wow, my brain is not working. My mouth is just blah, blah, blah. But he's got a pretty loyal following, but it's not one of those things that I want to. I'm hoping that maybe someone else in his community that's smaller, that's maybe approached him, wants to do a podcast, and we can kind of do that stuff, and we can build our both of our channels together, and I can kind of get away from the RP. I mean, the RP is more for fun for me. I do enjoy it, and this is like, you know, I would like to maybe chat for an hour or two, get back to what like my early videos where I chat for an hour or two and we talk about gaming, streaming, getting to talk about questions, issues, etc., so that I can maybe answer them publicly if someone else has the question. Because honestly, the way that I feel is like if you ask a question privately in someone's DMs, you might get your answer. But there might be 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 20 other people who are curious the same thing. And maybe you're the only one that wants to ask. So rather than answering the question for you, I can answer the question for you plus those number of people and help them too. So that's why people are like, oh, you know, I'll just DM the person. Or talking with Juan, I guess he's got a bunch of DMs. If anyone has any question on streaming, don't DM the guy. Ask him in public. It's not, you know, there's nothing wrong with asking questions in life. Mid-30s, trust me. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. There's plenty of times I wished I asked questions that I didn't. And you end up shooting yourself in the foot. Because if you don't ask a question, guess what? Maybe no one will. Zinc, coming in with a solo raid. What's going on, my man? Welcome, Zinc. No idea what you were gaming or streaming. But I hope it was good. Typical Zinc. You need ideas for liveries. Hey, there he is. Playing some Cold War. Call of Duty's fun. I don't know. I do that. For me, I feel that streaming it off cam, etc., it's just better. I'm not a, gold tier, platinum, super awesome player at that. I've never won a single game. And so there's not a whole lot I can teach anyone there. There's not a lot I can really do. I can provide entertainment as far as, wow, that was a dumb move. But you didn't rage? Well, that's good. That's the other thing is like, some of the toxicity that comes out of other players when you kill them because you just got lucky and were in the right place at the right time. Some of that rage that comes through on stream is like, that's not what I want for this channel. I try not to be toxic. I think it was one of Juan's TikToks. He brought up positive toxicity or toxic positivity. And I hadn't really thought about it, but that was one thing that I'd always like, mentally try to get away from. And then he brought it up. I'm like, yeah, that pretty well hits the nail on the head. So I do talk about like, yes, stay positive, keep moving forward, keep pushing yourself, be a better person. But when there's a problem, acknowledge it. Like, you can't just ignore the problem and then it will go away. Doesn't work that way. So. You're going to try and get a custom billboard. Now, Nop, are you trying to emulate American police cars, or are you trying to do European cars? As far as your liveries. US, okay. There is a website. I wish I had it, like, memorized. But it's like policeliveries.org or something like that. I think you can just Google state police liveries or state police cars, and it should pop up. I know I've used it many, many times in the past when I'm trying to figure out.
Take your train off of the computer, please. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, child, that's not needed.
I'm mad.
No, it's not Wiki. I just Googled it and I was trying to see where it was. I'll look for it after stream and I'll just post it up in the general. It'll just be a link. You'll know it when you see it.
Better. Don't pinch.
Someone's having a rough morning.
No. You don't kick, you don't pinch people.
Someone's having a rough morning.
We'll just stay home and you won't go to school today. You just won't go in the car. You can just stay home.
S police cruiser arrested.
You won't be back.
Maybe?
Too nice. Thank you. Okay. That's better. Thank you.
Maybe possible? Question mark? Like I said, I have it in my head. I know what it looks like. I just don't think it's bookmarked. Maybe while I'm offloading. Here, we'll offload real quick. He's good to go. Only has the South Carolina. Yeah, no, that's not it then. That's not it.
Anyways, man, if you want to talk, I'm up here.
He's on the phone. We'll give him some privacy.
That's better. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm literally looking through all of my FiveM bookmarks, and I'm not seeing it anywhere, sadly. he not scrapping? Or did he finish and he's on to the next one? I don't know why I can't find it. For some reason, did I get hired at the shop yet? No, not yet. We got off yesterday because, well, you missed the early bit, but we were having GPU issues to the point of like failure yesterday afternoon after I ended stream. So we got a 3070 and that pretty much killed the rest of my day. Because yesterday the wife was off, so I ended stream because I was having weird stuff on screen that I didn't mention to y'all. But after the fact, that's what happened. I just didn't want to sound like an idiot. I felt like it's been going out for a while, but it definitely was dead. But yeah, no, I was sitting at the desktop and my GPU was running at 100%, and the monitors were doing all sorts of funky things. So got lucky and went out and got a new graphics card yesterday. I only paid $700, which is $200 over MSRP for a 3070 because they're supposed to be a $500 card. I'm not sure what EVGA's MSRP is, but that's just the founder's pricing, so that's kind of what most people go off of. Thank you, Citrus, and thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. I'm sure I will be seeing you later this evening in chat. I will probably be over at Juan's stream, lurking or hanging out. Depends on what he's talking about. Found it. There it is, not. That is all the states. Takes a little bit of digging, but you can probably get some inspiration from that. So I do hope it helps, my friend. Speaking of, there's my podcast. I didn't even know I had that command still going. But there's my podcast. I think it's like an hour and a half, roughly. And that's myself, Payback Bills, and Dem and Telly all having a quick conversation. That was our very first podcast, so it is scuff. But I think we talked about some interesting subjects and kind of brought some, at least our experience to light. Okay. Fog just rolled in. What the ever loving hell is that? Is that a spirit? No. Oh my god, the moon is doing weird things. I'm liking the 3070. I've never had an EVGA card. Their overclock / monitoring software is pretty good. I liked my MSI software. I really wanted an Asus card, but thanks to reviews like Jay's 2 Cents and Linus Tech Tips, I feel like the Asus cards are just selling out faster than they can be bought. Like, nothing wrong with it. The Asus cards are fantastic, but that's part of why they're also selling out, is they offer great performance. They also offer exceptional cooling. And from my understanding, they're not as loud as some of the other cards like the one I have. This thing, when I crank the fans on, it sounds like a whirlwind is going, or a hurricane's going off in my case. It is loud. But it keeps the card nice and cool. I'm not seeing any more temps in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, which I was consistently seeing with my 1080. It was constantly in the 80s and 90s for core temps. So no, you really can't go wrong with a 3070. The nice thing that I will say about EVGA that I don't think anyone else is doing, because you can buy direct from EVGA, I can register my GPU with EVGA, and then I can sign up on their website and I can pay them the difference, and I can buy a 3080 or a 3090. And they'll take my card. It's basically you trade in your graphics card and you upgrade. So if they continue that, we may end up with EVGA cards, for a while, because if I can go from a 3080 or 3090 or a 3070 up to a 3080 or 90, depending on my budget and what I really feel I need. And then when the 40 or 50 series cards come out, hopefully I can kind of do the same thing. So we might just kind of stick with EVGA cards and keep paying them the difference and just getting EVGA cards that way. So that's I think a really cool feature, especially in a time like this, where basically you can buy a card that's available, you register it, you contact them via email, I'm sure, and you sign up, you pay the difference, and then you play on the card that you have until yours becomes available. And then they contact you. I don't know if they ship you the card first and then you ship it back, or you ship it to them and then they ship one back. If you ship it to them and then they ship it back, then you're going to be waiting for, I presume, probably a couple weeks. So that would be the only downside, is I would be offline for a, period of time while my card was in the mail. But if they ship me one that I paid for and then I ship this one back as the core charge, that'd be fantastic. I would pay full price if I knew I was getting a core charge back for this one. I mean, basically the way the market is right now, what I paid for this one is almost a 3080. These things are what, a $500 card MSRP roughly, probably $550 for the aftermarket cards, maybe $6. So I looked it up. I thought the company I got mine from, I think it's Central Computers in the Bay Area. I thought they were charging MSRP. They did upcharge a little bit, but honestly, the fact that I got one and they're not shipping to them online, they're keeping them in store for in-store pickup only. They're fighting the scalpers by themselves, because Amazon sure isn't doing it. Amazon doesn't care. Amazon makes money off of all the transactions, so why would they You bought it, you put it up, you sold it, you made money, they made money. It's a win-win. I don't blame them. It's a business. If I ran a business and I could make money off of people selling things, yeah, why not? You know what I mean? Like, even if it is scalping, it's can't really prove it per se. These days, maybe they bought it for 2,500 and they want to sell it for 2,500. I know that's not the case, but I'm just saying. So yeah, no, I'm happy with this card so far. I jumped in Division 2, a game that I haven't played in a while because I was dying. Like, I was playing it at like 40 frames on low to normal settings. Little man is just driving her nuts. I'm thinking a 3080 would probably run this at a solid 60 FPS. Like, I could turn on VSync, it would just sit at 60, no problem. So I'm wondering if maybe with my graphics mod, upgrading to at least a 3080 would definitely not hurt. But I kind of want to run this game at 4K. I'm just saying, I've seen some of those 4K videos and they look gorgeous. And that I probably need a 3090 for. Because the 3090 is good at rendering. And that's what the 4K graphics would be doing, is a lot of rendering. But overall, I've been super happy with this 3070. It's basically the same as people that bought the 2080 Ti's, it sound like. I mean, DDR5 versus DDR6. So it's got faster memory. This is a dope song. What song is this? Just so I... Brunch. We're gonna like this song on Spotify. Because... I actually sped up to 200% and it plays really weird. But it's kind of cool. Ambulance? Maybe? Possibly? No, don't slam it. Don't slam it open. Stop. Open. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You're cute. She said stop, not stomp. I know. Hard to understand sometimes.
Yes. Stop. Stop.
All right. I think that's how I'm going to be scrapping for a little while. We're just going to do like a little bit here, a little bit there. There's someone's van probably parked down the street. At least that's what I would be doing, is just... I really probably should find like a small car, fill that, run it down the street to my van, fill it, run it down the street to my van. Let's do this because we need... I want those repair kits, or at least half of them. There. I want to try and put 5 repair kits in each of my vehicles again, so I have that as an option. Oh. What is this? Cut wood. Choose my billboard. What should you put on it? For me, I feel like it's always cool when someone does a GTA lore reference. Personally. That's just me. Like, it doesn't have to be GTA 5. It could be something from GTA 3 or 4 or 2. You know what I mean? Like, let's unlock the car. Let's stop pushing buttons like an idiot. There we go. Cuts into my total capacity, but the my little one runs this house. Why are we getting like lag? This is like server lag that we shouldn't be getting. Oh God. There we go. And that's how Bryan dies, because that's the locals were stupid. This is how you get down to the city in a hurry. Yes. All right, hang on. I can't just hurry. I don't have a pause button. That's my problem. It's online. My mom thinks it's still the 90s and games can be paused. Give me a second. Let's just do this. Chat, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta go find out what is needed.
Yeah, I think I'm about the same.
So the pastels.
What's going on, guys? We are back. Had to register as a dev on NVIDIA? Hmm. All right. Interesting. Photoshop. Okay. I will say this new NVE update. The trees are cool, but because they kind of pop when you're not close to them and they do weird things, I would rather just have standard trees. Like, because the dev actually changed the size of the trees. An ad for me on the billboard? That would be funny. I don't think anyone would download it, but it'd be funny. It's just for you, for show. For now. I could maybe talk to Northern, but I don't think they would let me do it. Like, I don't see why they would. There goes another bike. Okay. They must have turned, because no idea where they went. No cop, no stop. At least that's what I say in this city. And sometimes if there is a cop, I still don't stop because they don't stop, so I don't have to stop. So I kind of wish they would just turn, like, remove the stoplights, because no one does anything with them anyways.
Come here, buddy. We gotta put on our socks and shoes. Come in.
So
Steve, Luigi, come in.
So the best place I have found so far. Oh, all the vehicles load again. The best place I've found so far for food and beverage and whatever is this LTD. I don't know who runs it, but whoever runs it is a beast. Anyone want a cat that's hovering? It's a sleeping, hovering cat. Y'all, you like... Oh, okay. The cat's now on the ground. Now it's a sleeping cat on the ground, where they belong. I have a cat. She's never floated like that before, so I'm pretty sure it's not normal. Can we? There we go. Lock the bike. He's selling coke to the dealer. I love it. Or to the... This, my friends, is why I... Wow, they're like running low on a bunch of stuff. I mean, a bunch of water. Ah, there's noodles. They still have some of those. Milk is 4, water is 9. Milk does the same thing. We'll just get some milk. That's 10. I wonder if it actually quenches your thirst. We'll try that. Well, wood sells for 125 here. I wonder what it like trades for. So a bandage is like the medical version of a repair kit. The makeshift bandage. Rolling paper. You get weed, you can buy rolling paper. Smoke a joint. Noodles 5. 10. Milk 5. Sprunk 5. There we go. So yeah, you have to come to stores and you buy things. You buy gas here. You come in the store, you can buy that. If you want a car, you go to a dealer and you pay money for cars. Okay. Why are these all... Oh, they must be locals. Ooh, gang burrito? Is this thing for sale?
I see what you do, man. You got your chest out there. You ain't got no undershirt and your denim. Trying to get them birds.
He's stealing my look. That's what I used to do.
Oh, you rock the... I just learned what this is called. Apparently this is the Canadian
90K
tuxedo.
for a Schwarzster? That's not bad.
Yeah, I learned that today.
I called it I was sweating my bollocks off in the city.
A Lynx for
Yeah, I
135.
was wearing the hoodie for a while.
Yo, bollock sweats.
Sultan's
I was wearing the
140K.
hoodie. The hoodie looked nice, but then it's a bit basic. You know, it's a bit.
I really want one of these.
Everybody and their mom wears.
Fister.
It's like it's changed up. I was trying to look for a hoodie and this jacket, but then there's no hoodie in.
You need a
category.
red vest, like a life preserver over that. That's what you need.
I was trying to wear like a vest, like a Kevlar vest with the white
Oh
shirt.
yeah, guys, go on Twitter. On the top post, you should see one by Leo's Lawn Care. It's like the 5th one down. Like it.
Leo's Lawn Care, yeah.
Yeah, like it. It's a meme. I'll be back in a...
What?
Okay. Boom. Just for the brother.
Seen a lot of titties on you.
Yeah, as well.
Don't know if I can find anything about lawn care.
it's you just gotta scroll down this once, twice.
Babe caught me working.
Yeah.
Boss, entrepreneur, bust ass for grass. There's too many hashtags. Too many hashtags. Gotta work on the clutter.
Freaking Blaze not hard. Call me Aquaman.
Call me Aquaman. What is this all supposed to mean?
I fuck fish? What the fuck?
I fuck fish. Does it say that? It does say
What are
that.
you looking at?
Top. This man's
Go
lawn care
Twitter.
post.
Yeah, you go Twitter and then
He
you go
fucks fish.
top tweets.
He fucks fish.
Says that shit's on the internet, right? By the way, that shit ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he put that up himself.
Well, Instagram is black.
What the fuck? You don't see it. Not Instagram, Twitter, dude. What the fuck?
I liked it.
Instagram and Twitter.
He got 63 likes.
He went way once he gets to 69.
Flat top.
it's complete.
What?
Gay Mafia.
You ready to talk business now or what?
Yeah, I got a few minutes until she comes back.
All right, this way. BJ.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
come on.
Jesus. What's up, man? Who you?
What's going on? I'm Brian.
Brian. What's up? My name's Franz.
France, nice to meet you, man. I
I'm
saw the gang
Delta.
burrito on the lot. Is that for sale or is that someone's here?
Might be Shaw's. Might wanna show him. Ooh, I'm gonna get my bike, my new bike.
What are you getting?
I got the Vortex for pretty cheap.
Oh, nice.
It's the one there. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the white
pretty-
one.
I got it
Those
for
are
pretty cheap.
cool bikes.
Yeah,
They have all sorts of cool things you can do to them.
it's
Block
it's
off
like
plates
tier
and
2.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all
Yeah,
tier 2?
it's-
Nice.
It's tier 2, tier 1 brakes, and then tier 2 tranny. So it's pretty decent. I don't want a bike that rips my head off. You know, that shit's dangerous.
Yeah. No, I need to get my body up to tier 2, but I'm gonna do it all myself. I got a little bit more, a couple more books and chapters and stuff. So
Yeah. Oh man, I've tried doing that. That shit's a bitch.
yeah.
What car do you drive?
I got a bike and a whole bunch of burritos.
Okay. Well, like a regular bike or a motorcycle?
I know it's a body 801. It's over there on the sidewalk.
Where?
Over there.
Ah.
Okay. So
It's
how
all
much do
tier
you
1.
want to pay
Alright.
ahead of time?
Yeah, it's all tier 1 out right now. I just got the ability to make tier 2s, so I gotta learn how to install them.
Fair enough. I'm also a mechanic, but I just became one so I can repair my own car and clean it.
Yeah. Well, I'm always looking for a better income than scrapping, especially after getting robbed.
It's not like I do legal work anyway.
Yeah. I never said I was looking for legal work either.
I like you. If you don't do legal work.
I'm gonna scrap because that's kind of all I haven't met the right person.
He does paralegal work.
Oh, never mind.
No, I don't do paralegal.
No,
That's for damn
I'm
sure.
just- I'm just shooting.
I do work that gets me money, and that's really all I care about it.
What about what about shopping? If you know what I mean.
You know, I just, like I said, I haven't met the right person, so
You have what?
I haven't met the right person, so I'm anything that pays me.
Oh.
I'm in it for me.
Even illegal?
Questionable legality? Yeah, you know.
Good. That's good.
There's no doubt. I like that. It's a big word.
Because most people in the city don't have a spine.
That is true nowadays.
Doesn't have to do with the spine. It just has to do with, you know, fear of getting caught.
Yeah, spineless.
I just don't
the
like getting
fear
caught
of
either,
getting
so.
Caught. It's the fear of getting caught, but you know, if you're confident and you know your way, it's pretty hard to get caught.
I've been all over this city, state, in my boredom and time, so I've kind of learned the ins and outs pretty quickly.
I get bored very easily, which is why I stick to crime.
Yes. Yeah. When I do my slinging, that's why I like to roll around my bicycle, which is gone. But I like to roll around that because I can duck through alleyways, truck through fucking graveyard. Police have a very hard time trying to keep up, especially when the car can't fit.
I feel like a Manchez would be great for that type of work.
Oh, I got Manchez.
Manchez, Sanchez, yeah, Manchez would be bad.
I like the
Yeah, I prefer
Manchez.
the
It's just
Manchez.
it's a nicer bike.
Yeah. I'm
What are
gonna
those-
Get rid of this. What?
I just want a Fister Comet like the one down at the end. Like that's.
I'm waiting for them to ship in the Menches Scout. That's a bear Menches.
A Menches Scout?
Yeah, basically a military grade Menches.
Oh, okay.
You know, with ammo boxes and utility kits and all that.
Oh,
And
so
camo.
a Manch's bike with payload. That might not be bad.
Yeah, I want one.
I'm also curious on this truck behind me. Like, the heap of junk looks like it'd blend in at the scrap yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaw's selling that. That's a rat loader or something. He's old.
Yeah, I wonder what that thing goes for. Because that might be a
He said
like
8K.
8K for that? I wonder what it holds. If it holds like 100, it's not worth it.
Let me check.
I presume it's probably locked, so that's why.
Probably. Nah. Yeah, only 100.
Oh, stuck as well.
Yeah, if it was 200, it'd be worth it. But 100?
True.
Because I know you could take all that stuff off the back of it.
Ah, yeah.
Probably be better with it on.
Well, but if the stuff's off, it should be able to hold more. You know what I mean? Like, as it is, that's taking up a lot of space.
True.
Yeah.
You're like filling up maybe 10% of what you can do. Yeah.
Unless it is just scrap.
Yeah. 8K, man, I could have started with this thing. I started with a minivan instead,
anyway.
Minivan. How much you buy the minivan for?
but 9K. The first thing I bought here.
Minivans are 200, right?
Huh? Yeah, they hold 200.
Yeah.
I use it for like my roadside assistance stuff now. When I get bored, I just post up on Twitter that I'm, fixing cars.
Sometimes you get lucky and you fix somebody's car, they give you like 5K.
Yep, I've gotten lucky. I also install free upgrades if I have them handy, just to learn how to tune better.
Nice.
So
That's useful to know.
I think I have a few transmissions, but I need to do a bunch more scrapping to go craft more stuff.
Oh yeah, I used to do scrapping, but that shit kind of bored me.
It gets old real quick. I'd spend all day and all night
busy.
there. I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious about that gang burrito because you can never have too many burritos.
True. I'm gonna go to the store real quick, okay?
Yeah, I got 3.
Yeah, I'm at 3, but
Yeah.
more is better.
Alright, see.
With burritos, yeah. You just gotta remember which one's which.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want a gang burrito, because it'll be different than the other 2 burritos. And then I don't remember what the other van is. I got a different van as well, and that one, so it kind of separates things a little bit better.
What would you use a gang burrito for?
Probably scrapping, but I'll use it for anything.
Scrapping.
Just tell me about it.
World.
So yeah, it is.
Makes me want to move out, you know? Scrapping.
I've heard there's
Or just legal shit in general.
well, unless you can teach me the ways of a different work, I'm sticking to what I know.
So what's with the service? You like from the military?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Am I from the military? Is that what you said?
Or maybe former military or something? I don't know.
I'm not, but I can say I am.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Hi, Darius. How you doing?
Yeah, no, but where's Casey?
He's doing business as business. Being very busy with business. I'm bored.
Have you watched the trailer?
What trailer?
Look in the emails and watch the trailer.
Alright. Wait.
Shaw.
Where?
He's selling a gang burrito.
Yes, I am.
And the
this man might wanna
emails,
buy
like
it.
the...
What are you looking for?
one.
Yeah, I'm looking for 35 for it after tax.
Yeah.
35 after tax. Huh.
They're usually 40 out of the dealerships. So
Yeah, I know. Huh. I'm contemplating if I need a fourth or if I want something fun. Because I could do that Schwarzster or I could do the gang burrito, but I can't do both. I would love that Fister, but I'm sure I can't do that one.
Which one?
The Fister, the blue Porsche at the end. That's probably like what,
yeah,
150?
The Coma SR, yeah, that's 200 grand.
200, yeah. No, I can't swing that yet.
Why do you have a Roosevelt? I just clocked that.
Yeah, believe it or not, they sell.
It looks pretty dope, to be honest. So, just ain't me.
Like how much you got, lad? Like what you working with if you were to get both?
What's that? How much? There's no way I could get both. One's 90, one's 35, and I'm sitting at like 100 even. So I don't think you want to discount either one of them that much.
Yeah, it's just be a bit too much. Like I don't mind doing package deals, but yeah, it's just a bit.
Yeah. Yep. No, trust me, I get it. I know this business. Former life. I sold cars. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Like you got the wiggle room, but you can't cut into the wiggle room too much just to hit points.
You can't cut yourself. Yeah, you don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Well, the thing is, these Schwarzers are 85 grand out of the dealership, so you're basically paying 5 grand for the tiers.
Yeah, which isn't a bad deal. I didn't know what they ran, but granted, I'm a mechanic and I can just go and make the tiers myself, but
Lewis, you there?
Yeah, but that's to get all the way up to tier 3, I don't know what you're looking at, maybe 4 hours work in the scrapyard.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah, so it's like, would you rather spend 5 grand to get them already, or work those 10 plus hours?
Yeah, any chance I could take it for a spin?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, you're a friend, no?
There you go.
It's okay.
I like this thing. I even like the white, the pearl white. It's fast enough. I don't know, chat.
What do you think?
Oh, I like it. I just don't know if I like it enough, or do I save up for the Fister? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm halfway to the Fister.
Yeah, I get you.
But I really like it. I hadn't driven one before, especially with the tier 3s.
Well, it's down if you want something now or if you want to wait until later. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's got tier 3 brakes on it too, huh?
Oh, does it? Alright,
yeah, it does.
Oh well. Hey, if you said it still handles well even with that.
Yeah, well, it handles well. I just wonder how the speed is. I heard the tier 3 brakes, they stop you really well, but they also slow you down, you know? Like they drag a bit.
Yeah, bring it down to 1 should be fine, and I think that only costs you, what, like 3 grand?
Yeah. I think I actually have a tier 1 brake sitting around, maybe.
If you needed to bring the brakes down, man, I can bring it down to 85 even. If that sort of helps you out, if we can get the brakes down.
Like I said, I might even have brakes floating around. I could probably just install them myself. Hell, it would help me learn how to tune. So.
True.
I'm thinking, you know, like, it sucks. I'm halfway to that, and I've been doing this whole scrapping thing. If I had a faster way of money, I might be in a different mood. You know what I mean?
No,
But
I completely get that.
for me, 100 grand, it's like, that's a good 6-8 hours of scrapping, and it's like,
I used to do it, lad. I know all about it.
times I wish I could just sell cars. I don't know how this business is, but man,
it's a very tough game to get into, and if you can't get into a dealership, it's very hard to be independent.
yeah, no, I believe that. I got a half brother. He's out in Liberty City still. He's doing this out there, but I don't know, at least he's there.
Yeah, I get you. I've been doing this work for going on about something like 8 months now, roughly.
Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get in with tuners, but getting in as a mechanic is just as hard.
Yeah, it can be.
Is there anything you can do as a new car salesman? I mean,
Basically, if you were to become a car dealer, there's one thing I would say, and it's something that I say to anyone that wants to become a car dealer. You need money. It's not an easy game. It's not a cheap game to get into. Before I even decided to become a car dealer, I had 300 grand, to start me off. And I figured out quick that even that wasn't enough.
got it.
And
So I need to find myself a sugar mama, is what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's like if you went and got the job right now, you would not be able to buy cars out the dealerships on the cheap like I can. You need to get to the book one to do that. But to do that, you need cars to sell, because it's all down to tax.
Yeah.
And the thing is about this job, for, I don't know what, I'd say about maybe your first between 5 to 8 books that you have to get, you're not going to see a lot of profit.
Okay.
Anything for me?
It's a bit of a grind, but once you get up there, then the profits are great. It's amazing, but it's a long way to do it. It takes people on average about maybe 3-4 months to get up to the max book.
Okay. Yeah, that's part of why I chose mechanic life. I could fix anything.
Alright, do you got anything for me?
Yeah, and honestly, if you get into mechanics, when you're doing the tier 3s and tier 4s and that, your profit margins are actually great.
Alright, thank you. Just let me know.
Right. Can I have the tornado?
Yeah, no worries. One second.
Yeah, go for it. Chat. I want this. But I don't. I do and I don't all at once.
No, I get you.
What is this thing, Dave? 35K for a Panto? Forget it.
And, if that's the last one I've got to get, then I'm not that bothered about it being...
You also missing the tornado wrap one that's got
Oh,
the
no.
engine. Oh,
Yeah,
you've
I've got it.
Alright then, yeah, you're sorry.
Yeah. So then I can just line them all up outside Pastels in this minute. So,
Hmm.
and I'll have a nice line of tornadoes. Thank you very much.
Neighbor, take care.
No problem. I will keep coming down and checking what you've got, because every time I make some money up there, I can come down and buy something.
Anytime, come on down.
Thank you.
Not Patty cheered Dex 100.
Thank you so much, Nop, for the biddies. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. See, here's the thing. I mean, I lied to him. Obviously, I have a little bit more than the 100 that I said. I think I'm like 110, 120, 127, right? I could, if I went right now, if I went right now, or tonight probably is more realistic. If I went tonight, I did a scrapping stream and we just sat there, hung out, chat, scrapped. I could even leave it on the chatting scene because it's that boring. Like, we could buy this thing or one like it. I think you got the number 1, don't you? It's top. Oh. Cheer another bit and you'll have it. Oh man, yeah. I'm just thinking, what are these things? What do the Comets normally sell for? The Comet SR.
Stock, they're 205 at the dealership.
205. Okay. I'm just thinking if maybe I go tonight when scrapyards are empty and do a run and then sell that run. I could have this thing tomorrow. If you still have it. If not, I just buy one. Are they still available? They're not out of rotation?
Yeah, we pulled them at the dealership.
Okay.
Yeah, what you can do, lad, if you want, take a hold of my number. Let me know, and I'll help you out when it comes to it.
There you go, Nop. There's your number 1. Thank you so much for the biddies, man. Yeah, give me a second, man.
Let me know when you're ready, and I can give you my number.
All right, go ahead.
580-3798. 580-3798.
What do you call yourself? Oh. What do you go by?
What's your last name, Brian? What's your last name?
Bryan Thompson.
Thompson, right.
Probably
Yes,
a million Bryans,
I've
huh?
got another Brian out yet. I've got over 400 contacts in this.
I've only been in the state for like coming up on 2 weeks now, so.
Hey, there we go, sorry.
What do you go by?
Shaw. S-H-A-W.
And I presume you're really good tax rate as well.
Yeah, I'm 1%. The best of the best, pretty much.
Nice, man. All right. How about, I'm curious, the Coquette. I haven't seen any around. I know they're like around, but they're not around. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they out of rotation or is it just something that no one wants?
There's none in rotation whatsoever. They have been in rotation before, all 5 of them, but there's none in right now.
Okay.
Like, I actually just sold a Blackfin earlier today.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the newer Coquette, like the new one. But I like Comets also. So
Yeah, well, give me a call and I can help you out tomorrow, no problem.
yeah, no, trust me. If I had enough right now that I could swing this and still be able to swing that tomorrow, I would. But the Schwarzer, it's a nice car. I like the matte white too with the pearl. It looks good.
Yeah, the guy who sold that to me actually does an he basically has the same paint job for all his vehicles.
Oh.
I actually do like it.
Oh, it looks good. I would have to change it if I got it because I don't want to match someone else, but you know.
Nah, I think you'd be good, honestly. It's just white.
Yeah.
I mean, if a guy rolled white, then everybody would be kind of screwed because there's so many white cars.
For real. But it's nice to be unique. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Oh, no, yeah, completely.
I know there's that orange gang. I had a bunch of people warning me because my bike was orange at one point.
Click.
Yeah, I said they could bite me. So, but then I went black with an orange
The click
pearl.
aren't so bad with the color checking. They're not too bad. But the ballers, the greens, the Vagos, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I just like orange. Orange and red.
You'll be fine with orange if I'm being honest.
Yeah, well, I had enough people telling me that, and being new to the state, you know what I'm saying? All right, bud. Well, I guess I'll get on, you know.
Yeah, no worries. Just come down if you need anything or got any questions about shit.
I'll shoot you a
can
text,
usually answer and
yeah.
help.
Actually, one question. I had some guy that was going to sell me a burrito. I've heard you need a middleman, or do you like not need one, or is it just the tax rate is why you get one?
Yeah, basically it's because of the tax rate is why you want a middleman. Yeah, how much was he selling it to you for?
17.
Yeah, so basically, if say you got me to do it, my tax rate on this is about $150.
Okay. And if I bought it straight from him, do you know what it'd be?
If he's not a car dealer?
Yeah, I think so.
If he's not a car dealer, it'd probably be upwards to like nearly 10,000.
Oh wow! All right,
Yeah.
That's a big jump.
Non-car dealers' taxes are massive.
Got it. What's going on, man?
Right, Papa Elf.
Dude, it was good for like 2 fucking minutes. It was fucking perfect, and now it's being a cunt again.
Christ's sake, man, you're really getting shafted with this stuff.
It's ridiculous. It's fucking bullshit. It was so fucking perfect though. No, hardly any blue line, hardly any red line, and now it's just being a fucking dickbag right now.
Hey,
Hey.
Shaw.
Yes.
Oh.
I will be back. I'm taking a nap, but I'll be back. If you were to think about 10:30, that's when I'll be back.
10:30 you, 10:30 me.
No, 10:30 you.
Okay, that's right.
KC, you free now? Oh, you can do some bills real quick, or? Okay.
All right, guys. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe.
Take care, man. One second, I just need to get something out.
I hate walking away from that car. I really do. But I can't walk. I can't, like, I don't have a use for it, so it's purely for pleasure. Realistically, the most pleasure is this bike. Like, oh my god. That one's falling too. Purely for pleasure. Certainly I'm not going to use a benefactor for scrapping. So if I get something, I might as well save up and get something I want. And I would rather have that Combat SR. Because IRL, I love Porsches. They're beautiful cars. I don't know if I would, like, you know, Porsche versus Lamborghini, but Porsches are cheaper than Lamborghinis for the most part. Does TRP have custom cars? No, not really, but the cars that are in game kind of become desirable because you can't get them all. It's not like a server where you just spawn whatever you win, you know. And some of the vanilla cars are pulled out, so you can't actually buy those cars all the time either. Like I asked about a Comet. He said there's no Comets right now available. You cannot get a, or not a Comet, the Coquette, which is the in-game Corvette, right? So there's no way to even buy in-game Corvettes right now. So they kind of, because of the supply and demand, they become desirable. The Italia GTO, not only is it expensive, but it's not available right now. The Albany V-Star, not available. So yeah, it's like real life in that aspect that, you know, there's no custom cars except for the police cars, but they don't even get a whole lot of options. Like the police cars, I've seen an Explorer, I've seen a Charger, and I've seen a Crown Vic, and I think that's all they have. I think they have 3 cars. So I don't know what to do, chat. Like, I don't have a clue what I want to do. They really are. That's it, you know. Crown Vic is just, it's a Crown Vic. You can't go wrong with a Vic. They're probably the best cars for police work on the road. Wifey coming in with her 11th month. Thank you for your support through all of this. I know we've we've had our times of where I'm on this more than I'm with you, and I appreciate your support, everything you've done through all the years. So thank you so much. Yes, my wife subscribes to my channel, and she's been doing it now for 11 months. She's an amazing, amazing person. So I have her support. I have your support. There's definitely times that I'm doing this with you guys when she would rather me spend time with her and the family, and, you know, but she understands also. She knows why I'm doing this. She knows what I'm doing it for. And she knows that this is what I love. This is, I enjoy hanging out with you guys. If I could go back to chatting on a regular basis, I would go back to chatting on a regular basis. Like, I love hanging out. I love chatting. I love answering questions. I love helping people. I think it's a lot of fun. But currently, I don't have any conversation pieces. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. I could talk about my 3070, but I don't even really have a whole lot there to talk about, you know? There's so much information on them online from professional reviewers and the company itself. There's not a whole lot I can do. I could show you the box. That is what's sitting in my computer. I don't know how y'all see it. You can see the reflection of my Keylight Air. I would, honestly, but Marbles needs an update on Steam. Yeah, I wanted a 3080 or 3090. I mean, I want a 3090, just because that's my personality. I like to have the biggest and best, you know. I went out years ago. I wanted a Beamer. I got an M3 because I like the 3 Series chassis. It's a great chassis. My Jeep, I certainly couldn't afford the Hellcat or the, what is it, the SRT model, nor were there really any available at the time. But I got my Jeep. It's almost fully loaded. Super comfy, super nice to drive. But that's just me. I like having the nicest I can afford. If I gotta save for a little bit, I'll save for a little bit. $30.90 is really expensive now, but they're only expensive because supply and demand. Like they will go down to normal. Well, you can't afford it now, or we would have bought one yesterday, but we could have. If I had the time to wait, which is what I was trying to do, like I was trying to wait until June, July, August, because I feel like by June, July, August, it's not going to quite be a year, but hopefully enough people are starting to go back to work. The demand from the business side is dropping. People won't be paying. Like companies right now, they're buying these cards to build computers. They're building computers on a regular basis. I think it was either Linus Tech or who's the other one? Jay's 2 cents. They were talking about, you know, who is buying all these cards. Yeah, for sure. If the second round of lockdown, I'll bet you GPU prices would have started to become available. They would have started because if we didn't hit that second lockdown, people would be probably going back to work by now. So we're now in early February. If we didn't have that December lockdown, that would have been a solid 2 months. 2 months of work, month and a half of work for people. Like we would have been looking at it. And yeah, exactly. These places that are opening back up, we're probably going to be doing a roller coaster until we learn. Like people in Australia, they closed down, and they closed down for a long time. They closed down from a couple months, but they don't even wear a mask from the people I've talked to. The UK variant, yeah. But like the people in Australia, they don't have to wear a mask anymore. How nice would that be? I would love to not have to wear a mask. I would love to not have to worry about that stuff. You know, but also I'm pretty sure, to my knowledge, Australia still has the borders closed too. You're not going in or out. So if we had done something like that from the start, if the world had followed that kind of mentality of just shut down the country and then close your borders, don't let anyone in. Obviously hindsight's 2020. I don't know if anyone could have predicted this unless you follow the conspiracy theorists, and then they'll tell you all sorts of things. They'll tell you all sorts of things. Some of it's believable, some of it's not. Cody, I see a lurk in there, man, in my list. What's going on? Thank you for chilling and lurking. Stuck level 75. What happened to NCRP? I'm not there anymore. That's kind of the long and the short of it. I know, I saw you. I have a little active mods tab now. I borrowed that idea from Mad Dog Drogan. Stuck level, yeah. I'm not an NCRP. I wish Denver well. Denver's still a good guy. You know, I don't have any hard feelings for Denver. We didn't see eye to eye. Shit happens. Not much I can say about it. So I am now in Twitch RP. I'm also a member for Northern, which I haven't even patrolled. I'm probably gonna get kicked out. Oh, hey. 8 hours ago. That was 9 hours ago. Is a minute an hour? What the hell? What the hell? I can almost do what's his name's voice. What the hell, Jeff? No, I can't. Sorry. I lied.
Hey, bro, you sound happy.
Yeah, I'm.
Just chilling out.
I mean, not going back to the RP side of things is like,
I'm saving up for the collectors.
if you can't have just whatever car you want, certain cars become special. You realize what car not only can you afford, you know, because I would love, what is the Lamborghini Huracan type car in game? I think it's the Tempesta, or maybe there's a newer one. I can't remember which one it is. I'm not a GTA automotive aficionado, but I wouldn't mind one of those. I might still be in Midwest, but I've always wanted to come to a place like Twitch RP. Like this has always kind of been the type of RP that I wanted to try. I used to watch a lot of Twitch RP streamers, and I watched actually quite a few of the various like families and no pixel streamers, and you know, having switch back screens, having an inventory system and having money and the food I really don't care about. It just adds a little bit of something, you know, where if you're running and hiding, if you want to do a standoff with the cops, guess what? You don't bring food and water. Your demands are going to be food and water and money, you know, or whatever. But it's hard to say. I enjoyed Midwest. I was happy with Midwest. I wasn't happy when I left Midwest. So yeah, and that's so the very first person I started watching, he was a mechanic in NoPixel. The channel is To Jam Jar. If you guys haven't, we'll do a quick shout out to Jam Jar. He's a much larger streamer if you haven't heard of him. Come on, if I could spell. So that's To Jam Jar's channel. Maybe. Possibly. Yes, I think it is. That is. He did NoPixel RP, and he was a mechanic, I think, at a shop not far away from Grove, possibly. I don't know which mechanic shop it was. And then he went, last I saw, he was doing, I think, Wild West RP. He basically left GTA RP and he went to Red Dead. Ryan, hello.
Welcome, Ryan.
So yeah, he went to Wild West RP, and I don't know. I can't get into Red Dead RP. It looks like a lot of fun, but it's also like there's no cars. You got you got single action revolvers. You got, you know, the cars, the guns, just the fact that it's not modern. It's not for me, I don't think. But yeah, Jamjar he was a mechanic, and so that's kind of what I was doing here. You want to hear the noti sound? That's for top tip. That's why I do it. I could maybe replicate it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see which... Did I save it? No, I didn't.
Maybe. Maybe. Let's just play with the settings a little bit.
There you go. Yeah, no problem, man. Especially people in my Discord. I try and open up the streams when I see them, and I try and lurk for a little bit. Obviously, if I have my own stream planned or if I've got something else I'm doing, I may not stick around fully, but I'll try and drop you a lurk a little bit, you know. Maybe say hi, check you out, see what's going on. Have a good one, Nup. Stay safe as well. Avoid the 19. By that, I mean the COVID-19. Hashtag avoid the 19. But yeah, there's just so much you can do with story RP versus scenario RP. And I know the communities are a little bit harder to get into and harder, you know, to be part of. Part of it is because of their popularity. You know, I just feel that telling a story with one character is better any day of the week than creating scenarios with 15 characters. But nope. Let's close that. That's funny. Because of my name, I'm on the top of the charts in Juan's Discord. No one here is really doing anything that I'm doing, though. I know we actually have a bunch of UK people here, right? Most of our chat from UK right now, or most of our chat's from the US? You're from EST? All right. I'm just looking. Oh man, that's gorgeous NVE graphics. Oh, that's that. I'm thinking about ending. I'm looking at to see who's around. Thank you for the biddy, Ryan. I appreciate it. Gotta go lurking. Yeah, I'm looking at if there's someone. I'm also messaging people. I'm kind of picky on streams that I raid somewhat. Maybe we just end today because I can't really find anyone that I'd like sticking out. So I try, since I've kind of created the rules and the since I've created the rules and I have the self promo channel, the auto self promo channel where the bot posts up everything. I try and see if there's someone from my Discord that's live, just to get back to you guys, promote to you guys, and then I'll check the auto self promo channel and see. Sadly, that bot is really, really slow at posting things. So someone went live and oh, well, fat rip. They're doing a server reboot. But anyways, guys, I think we're gonna call it. The wife and the kids should be home not much longer. I need to get some food before they get here so I can have lunch, and then